Dead Rising 3, surprisingly the best-selling Dead Rising, with it only being available on Xbox and PC. I booted up my Series S, and today we'll be unlocking all 115 achievements across the main game, 4 story DLCs, and of course,
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
this game is very extra, including the achievement grind. We'll have to deal with more psychopaths, countless collectibles, a playthrough on nightmare mode, and an extremely long list of tedious challenges.
This is bad!
To kick things off, we start up the story mode. Right away, we're dropped into the post-apocalyptic city of Los Perdidos. We play as Nick Ramos, and the goal is to find a way out. Oh, don't do that. We eventually see that a tunnel to escape the city has been bombed shut. We fall down to our knees in straight pain before we head back to our group.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Dead Rising 3. Moving past the plane crash, we head to a nearby diner to regroup with our friends, Rhonda, Annie, and
I beg your pardon?
We are all going to die!
why is it always the old lady?
Madonna, he's out there!
Her son tried to save her, but unfortunately both of them got cooked. As we're coming up with a plan, Annie decides to abandon the group.
Oh wow.
Why?
Now we have to escape the diner and make it to Rhonda's garage. Since we work for her, our skills as a mechanic allow us to create combo weapons on the go. Eventually we'll have to craft every single one, but until then, let's save our first survivor. Oh my goodness gracious. Stranded survivor saved. That's the first out of 52 achievements for the main game. Along the way, we find our first weapon blueprint, and we'll have to collect all of them for even more achievements. Not much further, we reach Rhonda's garage.
Should be safe in here for a while.
We noticed the zombie had a Zombrex chip, but it didn't work. It's supposed to give an infected person's body medicine every 24 hours. Some infected like Annie refuse to get it because it also tracks you.
You might want to see if you can find anything out there.
On the zombie's body, we find a working radio. A random survivor calls it and offers to help us. He locked himself inside a surveillance room and he can see everything that's happening in the city.
Name's Jamie Flint.
His first call tells us about a girl at a nearby motel. On my way there, I picked up my first Frank statue and I helped another survivor. Level 3 already, look at that. All right, so let's spend some of these attribute points. Give me them life cubes. And that is for the trophy, a little ambition. Leveling up used to give you specific upgrades, but now you can choose what you want. We'll need to reach level 50 and keep upgrading to unlock more achievements. Another weapon blueprint, okay. Tenderizers. MMA and car exhaust, another achievement planner. Moving forward, we get introduced to another type of collectible. Tragic endings give you a backstory of a tragic event in the city.
Are you a snitch?
What?
Hey, watch out now.
I didn't snitch.
This lady needs more spray paint so she can mark this motel as a safe house. We go ahead and fetch 3 spray cans and pick up another achievement. Statue, motor oil, ooh, and we get another achievement, apprentice. After reaching level 5, I managed to find the last type of collectible. Instead of picking something up, I have to destroy 30 of these speakers. Thankfully, every collectible is marked on the map, so finding them isn't a problem.
Don't be thinking you're gonna get any because I don't do dudes, alright?
Whoa. That's the first side mission complete, and we get access to our first safe house. We'll need to do 19 more side missions and add 4 more survivors to this bulletin board. Until then, let's fight our first psychopath.
Here we go. Enter grasshopper.
Don't be scared. Use that little trigger finger. Oh, what the hell? Houdini? Oh, that man is cheating. What that mean? I forgot I had an LMG. Both of us can use guns at the same time. Oh, and she's smacking them too.
An enemy has been slain.
Easy psychopath kill.
My wife lives for a guy who sells the refrigerators.
Look what that money maker.
First psychopath taken down, the Garden of Peace. Level 7 reached. and we get an achievement for that, Wrathful. The cool thing about this game is that the side bosses are based on the 7 deadly sins. The one we just fought represents wrath due to him losing his job, his wife, and even his kids don't respect him.
It's an evil world we live in.
As you can see, there are side mission survivors that can join you, but most of the time you'll run into stranded survivors. After killing the zombies around them, they'll just run off on their own. We'll have to save at least 15 of these survivors for another achievement, but now we can return to Rhonda to see what's going on.
Meanwhile, the search for President Paddock continues within Los Perdidos.
The government announces they'll be firebombing the city in 6 days. Apparently they'll be evacuating any survivors at this quarantine station. To make sure we get there safely, we create our first combo vehicle. You've got to pimp my ride. You've got to pimp it.
Unfortunately, that's a hit.
100 zombies killed for zombie killer. Look at that.
A few moments later.
1,000 zombies killed, bro. This is super easy with this vehicle, man. Right after that, I hit level 10 and used a total of 10 attribute points. Another one. Look at that, man. Ladder climber. It turns out the quarantine zone has been taken over by a biker gang. They took Rhonda hostage and I had to fight for my life. Now, let me get on top of the car. Yeah, you can't do nothing when I'm on top of the car. What happened? Get on my car. After taking down some of the members, it was time to face the leader.
Let me drive the boat.
Yeah, spawn trap him. Spawn trap him. Talk to him. Mash. Mash. Finish him. Chapter 1 complete. As we're leaving, bullets start flying. We take cover and eventually see that it's our friend Diego. He stops panicking and tells us about his military unit.
My unit got owned by the zombies.
Apparently they were at a museum when zombies started attacking them. He abandoned his squad and started looking for us.
This collector guy donated an old military plane to the museum. It just needs some repairs and some gas or something. I got the key. Right here.
Oh, disgusting creature.
You're one of those!
Now that I'm infected, I have to find Zombrex immediately. Rhonda tells me I can find some at a morgue in Ingleton. On my way there, I unlock the achievement for collecting 25 blueprints. Ooh, another achievement, Journeyman. Outside the morgue, we meet a guy named Gary. He also needs to get inside to collect a body for his boss. He agrees to help me find the Zombrex if I can get the front door open. After doing some parkour, I finally find a way in. Oh, my brother Otis.
You ain't planning on going back down into the mall, are you?
Can we get a RIP brother Otis in the comments? He lived a good life. Moving down to the basement, we start searching for this body. Eventually, we end up finding a random coffin.
What's that? Oh my god. Annie.
Huh? Thankfully, it was an off-brand Annie, but at least it was the body he was looking for. Unfortunately, we didn't find what we needed.
Do you want me to off you?
Just hurry.
I'm not the best shot. Give me a moment.
Well, what is he doing?
Of course, that was his last bullet, but then we realized my wound is healing by itself.
What kind of freak are you?
I guess I don't know what kind of freak I am.
Pause.
What do you mean by that?
Since I don't need Zombrex, Gary asks us to drive the body to his boss's hideout. In return, he'll try to get us fuel for our plane. Chapter 2 complete.
Turns out that's the wrong girl. You gotta help me find the right one.
You serious?
Now, in order to get the fuel, we have to bring back the real Annie. Rhonda's probably the only person who knows where she's at, so we head to our new hideout in South Almuda. On my way there, I ran into this survivor.
I just wanted to do something good for once, but I couldn't. And now everyone is dead.
He couldn't save people from the zombies, and now he feels useless. We try to teach him how to kill them, and he challenges us to do it with our hands. After punching on some zombies, we show him how to make combo weapons.
I'm gonna be just like you. Thanks for the help.
With that side mission complete, we go to our new hideout and see the plane for the first time. We tell the group about the fuel situation, and Rhonda tells us where Annie might be. She hangs out with other people who refuse to get chipped, and their base is in Sunset Hills. Before we can see Annie, this girl has us collect stuff she left at their old hideouts. After clearing out both spots, we return with the items she wanted.
Yeah, she's up in the comm tower somewhere. Go on and have a look.
Something's coming in.
Are you a friend or a foe?
Hey, wait. I know that guy.
We asked Annie if she wants to follow us, and immediately she knew what we were doing. Thankfully, she spares us after we tell her about the plane.
We found an old plane. It needs work though, and some fuel.
Their leader, Red, agrees to help us if we help them. The government apparently has been killing survivors instead of saving them.
Oh, wow.
Now we have to go around the city destroying military equipment to get back at them.
You do that, and you got yourself a deal.
Taking out the equipment was pretty straightforward until we had to burn the last set of supplies.
Anybody in here?
What is that?
Ooh, caught lacking.
You have to seize the opportunity, or you lose the profit.
Defeat the real Albert. Oh shoot, ain't got no weapons, all our stuff is gone. All right, how do you tell which one is which again? Whenever he's attacking somebody, that's how you know who is who. Come here.
And I put the nigga in a full Nelson.
And an achievement, Greedy. Albert is the only main story boss, a part of the 7 deadly sins. He profited by stealing people's organs and selling them on the black market. In his lair, we find the last set of supplies.
Perfect.
We head back to their base and learn there's evidence of the government attacking survivors. To find it, we have to go to the city's police station, but before we do that, I picked up a few more achievements. Junk bike time.
Right on.
Yes sir, what the heck, where did he come from? That man came out of nowhere, bruh. After making my 5th combo vehicle, I helped a survivor get his daughter's necklace back.
He said he traded you his daughter's locket to get out of the city and you swindled him. Maybe you should show a little compassion. And maybe your punk ass needs a lesson in respect.
What you about to do? Okay, check this out.
Wait. Look, you need some muscle? How about it?
The bodyguard became the 5th survivor I needed for help wanted. I brung the necklace back to the father and headed to the police station.
The information from the cameras. You have it? All of it?
The evidence we need is on that flash drive, and we also see them kill innocent people.
You murdered these people.
Observant one, isn't he?
Move! Make this again!
What?
We take out our soldiers and confront her on the top floor. She got them gold weapons, okay. She max prestige. I'm just gonna attack you. Oh my lord, I got that range on me. Go ahead, put me in a headlock again if you want to.
I could burst.
What you mean by that? Hey, yo, I don't need no health to fight you. I don't need no health to fight you. Oh, Lord.
Size doesn't matter. Big boy.
Oh, wow.
I'm dead.
Thankfully, her body broke our fall and the flash drive made it out safe. We grab it and head to a nearby hotel to get our next achievement. There is the engineer achievement, 50 blueprints collected. Making our way upstairs, we meet with Annie and Red. Unfortunately, their friend who told them about this evidence was killed. We give Red the flash drive and he promises to find us the fuel.
Meet me at the tower in a couple of hours, okay?
In that time, we were able to grab a few more achievements.
Thanks. I owe you my life.
Ooh-wee, another achievement, man of the people. At this point, it was time to fight the next psychopath.
Get away from my food!
I think you've had plenty already.
Are you calling me?
Oh Lord, she throwing things at me. Guess what? I got that electric staff. I'm about to make this whole oh my goodness. She about to start charging me? Oh, she getting spawn trapped. She can't even move. What is that?
You want a piece? Or no?
It's pretty easy to know which sin she represents. After that fight, it was time to meet up with Red. On my way there, I unlocked 2 more achievements. And we got another achievement, Expert, level 25 reached.
Another one.
New achievement, Driven, and that's for driving 20 vehicles or collecting 20 vehicles to drive. Getting back to their base marked the end of chapter 3.
Hey, don't scare me like that.
We all end up scared when Gary pops up out of nowhere. Annie thought I brought him here, but he secretly followed us. All of a sudden, the military raids the base. Red wakes us up and apparently they kidnapped Gary and most of the people at the base. He tells us they might be holding them at a prison camp in Angleton.
There's an old used car lot across the street from the prison camp. Meet me on the office rooftop. We'll devise a plan there.
Before we go help them, let's fight another psychopath.
What the? Do you need some help?
What does it look like? Does it look like they're okay?
Go over there and lick that lollipop.
up on me? Lock his ass up!
The developers got freaky with this game. Hey, can I put this down in the fight? Oh, it's facing the wrong way. No, pick it back up, pick it back up. Oh, he just shot his thing out of his... Come this way, my brother. Sorry, Julia. I let the game fight the psychopath for me. Why I need to fight him? I ain't touching that freaky man. I ain't getting close to him. Weave. That's the freakiest psychopath, earning himself the lust sin. With that taken care of, we free the hostages and take them to a nearby safe house. After that, it was time to meet up with Red.
I bet they're holding our people in that main detention area over there behind that electrical fence. You're gonna go on the inside of that main building, which is probably HQ, and cut the power.
While we're doing that, Red is gonna get our escape vehicle. On the side of the compound, we find one of their uniforms, and before we sneak in, I need more weapons. That is another achievement, 50 combo weapons created.
Here we go again.
From here, we sneak in the compound and attempt to turn off the power.
You cannot proceed with the destruction of the city while I'm still searching for him.
We overhear a conversation between General Hemlock and his partner Marion. As they're speaking, two soldiers bring the president in and they infect her with a zombie parasite.
Get her to eat someone low-ranking, get it on film, and get it to the media right away.
Some of the government, some of it is pretty corrupt.
Mission accomplished.
No, I want this Diego.
Our friend Diego is her main target, and it looks like these two are the reason for the outbreak.
Hey!
I got the same outfit as you on. What you mean, hey? We take out the soldier and destroy these generators. I immediately freed my people, and shortly after, the getaway van arrives.
I need a key card or something!
Oh shoot, we gotta fight. I got that rocket punch for Commander. Come here, Commander.
You're not going anywhere!
Yeah, that sounds great. Ooh, nice kick. Get right back up. Uh-huh.
Come around this way, you will get caught.
We finally open the gate and get our people in the van. At the last second, Gary tries to grab Annie, but we knock him down.
I ought to punch your lights out.
Gary goes about his business, and out of nowhere, a random soldier attacks us. Luckily, Red helps us out, and after that, he shows us this.
Oh, I don't think your friend's the only one they're looking for.
Apparently, there's a $5 million reward for any information on people with number tattoos. This means the government not only wants Diego, but me too.
What's this all about?
I swear, Red, I have no idea.
We asked Red about the fuel, and he tells us where we can pick it up. Before we do that, let's knock out some more achievements. All right, let's pull out 5 survivors for that trophy. There it is. Gangbanger, I didn't even know that was the name of the trophy. Led a full survivor posse. Throughout the playthrough, I've been collecting every piece of clothing I could find. By this point, I had collected 100 clothing items. There it is, baby. Fashion plate. Just like the clothes, I've been picking up every new weapon I see. In the same building, I collected my 250th weapon. Ooh, another one, back-to-back collector. Over at the police station, there was an officer who needed some gear. I got everything he needed to complete my 20th side mission. Under Armored complete, 40k PP, pause, and that's side swipe, 20 side missions complete. With that out the way, we head to the location where Red said the fuel would be. Opening one of the storage units, we get jump scared by a new zombie. Thankfully, some soldiers come just in time to distract it.
No! Get away from me! Stop! What the hell was that thing?
It's none of my business. We carefully take the fuel back to our hideout, but of course, Diego is gone. Rhonda says he ran away, and unfortunately, he has the key to the plane.
Honey, we got the fuel, but this plane is not getting off the ground without a few parts.
Before we do that, we have to find Diego. Rhonda says he might have gone back to the museum to try and save his squad. On my way there, I get a call for another psychopath.
Hey, mister.
What did you say?
My fault, OG.
I am Miss Gigantic California! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right, I got some for you. You got that? I got hands. It's okay, I got all type of different combos for you. Oh my God, she is choking me out. Y plus B. Are you trying to drop it low? Freaky. Uh-huh. Ooh, ooh. You don't even know where you at right now. You lost. Lesson of the day, put your pride to the side. Now that we took care of that, we head over to the museum to find Diego.
Diego? Why are you running?
It looks like he lost his mind because now he wants to cosplay as an astronaut.
Unknown life forms approaching.
That's not fair. I should be able to float, but I got something for floating. Yeah, that jetpack ain't working right now. Come here, sir. Choke his neck off. Weave? Look at that weave. Nobody else is weaving like that. Get down from there, my brother. How you get all the way up there? You cheating. Dropping the ceiling on a young man. Big body scythe. Bang!
I'm so sorry I had to do that to you, please. Get up, bud.
He finally snaps out of it and brings us to another room in the museum. Here it breaks down the history of the zombie outbreaks.
He was the terrorist that caused the outbreak in Willamette back in 2006. His sister Isabella helped him. They brought the parasite from Central America.
1 year after Willamette, there was one that happened in Smithville. A basketball player randomly turned into a zombie on campus.
Now look at his neck.
The numbers, basically. What do they mean?
Before we can worry about that, we need to get the plane working. Diego breaks the news and tells us he got robbed. The bikers stole the plane key, and now we have to get it back.
I'm not afraid to die.
Plane key, baby. On our way back to the hideout, we destroy the last ZDC speaker. After that, we drop Diego off, and Rhonda still needs time to figure out what we need. In the meantime, let's fight the next psychopath.
Oh, hey, finally. I've been calling the service for days.
I heard you might have a key to the armory. That's what I'm looking for.
The police officer from earlier couldn't get his gear because the armory was locked. Since he's the mayor's son, we asked for the key, but the problem is he doesn't feel like giving it to us.
So I think I really need you to go now, okay?
Enemy H6 is incoming.
These RC helicopters start attacking us, and we had to destroy these security panels to access his panic room.
No, please, don't hurt me.
And that's an achievement, Slothful. It was a pretty lazy boss, but that's exactly what it was supposed to be. By this time, Rhonda figured out where we could get parts for the plane.
Is she ready yet?
Rhonda tells us about a house in Sunset Hills that has the parts we need. We go there and collect all the parts except for one. A receipt tells us where we can find the last part, and we easily pick it up. We bring everything back to Rhonda, and luckily she was able to fix the plane.
Hey, Rhonda? Wait a second, what's going on?
She wants to leave to try and make up with her ex-husband. Apparently she did him wrong and she wants him back. We say our goodbyes and get ready to bring Annie's group to the plane.
Flashbang! Oh, hell no!
The military raids our hideout and this time kidnaps Diego and I. We wake up strapped to chairs in a lab.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Activate the pathetic one first. We'll see if he's the right one or not.
She has them turn on this giant laser. Unfortunately, it kills him as parasites fly out of his body along with a swarm of bees.
We must evacuate and isolate this room. Do not let the other one loose.
Somehow, I managed to escape the chair and we head downstairs. Isabella from Dead Rising 1 pops up out of nowhere trying to help us. Before we can follow her,
Excuse me.
we tell Isabella where to meet us and we proceed to fight a bunch of robot arms. Marion accidentally knocks something on her control room and we manage to escape.
Marion.
As soon as we escaped, it was time to fight the last side boss.
What do you think you're doing, Kenny? I'm gonna be just like you.
The same guy we helped earlier is now putting survivors in danger to try and save them. He doesn't like me being the hero, so he wants to take my spot.
Anything you can do, I can do it better.
I talk better, I walk better, my shoes fit me better.
All right, so he said anything I can do, he can do it better, right? Let's see if he survives a tactical...
Not enough cash. I just want to do one thing that's awesome.
I mean, you suck, so... Sorry to tell... Weave? You trying to charge that thing up like it was gonna change something. Oh, never mind. Weave? Oh my god, that's top 10 weaves of the year. All right, let's finish it off with the hands.
Maybe you need a sidekick, huh? No.
That wraps up the 7 deadly sins with Kenny's envious ways. At this point, my achievement progress wasn't matching my zombie kills. After hitting 11,000, I got the achievement for killing 10,000. All right, this should be the 100th blueprint as well right here. Oh, there it is, 100 blueprints collected. Now we can go back to bringing Annie's group to the plane. We head to the meeting spot, but instead we find Gary. He has Annie hostage and he won't let us in.
For all I know,
He'll off me if she gets away again, and he's gonna be here soon.
Eventually, he mentions he's tired of his job and talks about his past.
I made myself some big change. I had a beautiful wife. Wait a minute.
It turns out his wife was Rhonda, and if we bring her back here, he'll let us save Annie.
Rhonda, are you in here?
No! Rhonda got tortured by the military because they wanted me. They cut her arm off, so we had to get a first aid kit to stop the bleeding.
I ain't going towards no freaking light just yet.
After that, we made her a new arm so she can meet Gary.
I'm gonna call you Heat Stick.
Come on, baby. Let's go make some noise.
You're a freaking frog.
We head inside and find Annie. The rest of the group was supposed to be here too, but apparently they never showed up. We head back to our hideout, and thankfully, Isabella and Red were waiting for us.
Where are the others?
I don't know, I thought they were with you.
Red goes to look for the rest of the group while Isabella explains why the government wants me. The people with numbered tattoos are infected orphans that Carlitos spread across the US.
Little time bombs like your friend Diego.
We happen to be the only orphan that's immune to the infection.
Dr. Malin wants the cure and she would do anything to get it. She's looking for you now. We must go.
Before we go anywhere, Red calls us outside. His voice brings us to a shipping yard, and unfortunately it was a trap. A soldier throws Annie and Isabella into a container, and Red uses a crane to grab them.
That is a nice tattoo, number 12. What are you doing? $5 million for Red.
Tell him to bring me my money.
After destroying the weak parts of the crane, it comes crashing down to the ground. We quickly free Annie and Isabella before round 2.
Fight.
Yeah, come down here, my brother. About to get real active. Okay, just tackle him. Sledgehammer, Triple H. Weave. Both gonna die. Blow up this gas barrel and this up.
Stop wasting my time, Nick.
About to waste this ass whooping. Annie drops a shipment container on Red, and we celebrate by exchanging saliva. Moments later, her father pulls up, which happens to be Chuck Green.
How? Hold on, bro.
Katie Ann Green, where have you been?
This whole time, Annie was Katie from Dead Rising 2. She ran away from Chuck because she felt like a burden.
You're the man Gary works for.
It all makes sense now.
Gary gave him our location, and now we all have to escape the city. As we're bringing out the plane, we realize everyone won't fit.
No, we figured that we'll round up anybody who's still alive and we'll truck them out of here. We'll find a way.
There it is, man. As we're taking off, we overhear General Hemlock on the radio, and he's planning to create a weapon of mass destruction. He's collecting king zombies as ingredients for this weapon, so we stop our plane and decide to track him down.
There he is.
Oh my God. Her.
Marion's still alive, and she desperately wants me captured. She wants credit as the person who discovered a cure, but Hemlock has other plans. Hemlock begins collecting the king zombies with these drones. As we're destroying them, I grab onto one and it brings me inside his plane.
Fly the goddamn plane, you fool!
Nah, it ain't gonna work.
Somehow we both survive a plane crash, and now we have to fight to the death.
Let me show you how it's done, boy!
Alright, here we go, final boss. Oh, and they let me keep my little staff? I thought you lost your weapons at this point. Hit him block from behind with heavy attacks. Who needs to do that when you can do this? He got his hands up like he want to throw something, but guess what? We're gonna go ring around the rosy. Oh, well, that was the end of that. I have a lightsaber though. This was extremely... Oh, never...
Finish him.
Hit you with the Shawn Michaels. Ending S. Mega Man X outfit available. And guess what else is available? The complete package. Pause.
I got you in 4K!
While we were fighting Hemlock, Isabella was back at the lab. She was watching footage of her and Marion before the outbreak. It turns out it was her idea to start the outbreak so she could find me.
I'm going to make up for what my brother did and restore the good name of our family. Be a hero for once and for all time.
She destroyed the laptop to get rid of the evidence, and that's when she left the city with us. Eventually, she created the cure and successfully did what she planned all along.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Before we start our nightmare playthrough, I use chapter select to begin my grind for Prestige Hound. We have to complete all 61 PP trials, which is basically a whole nother achievement list. I focused on discovering all 30 tragic endings, collecting 101 weapon blueprints, and picking up all 70 Frank statues. Collectible King, oh, that's an achievement too? Prestigious, what was that for? Oh, 10 PP trials, I'll take it. Since I collected every weapon blueprint, I used the weapons locker to help craft every combo weapon. There it is, a little delayed, but we got it. Duct tape master. Unfortunately, I'll have to craft some of these combo weapons 50 times each to complete other trials. On top of that, we have to get kills with specific weapons, vehicles, and even our bare hands. As I was grinding this out, I hit level 50.
Tactical nuke incoming!
That was for fully maxing out an attribute, and for some reason I had to restart my game so the level 50 achievement could pop. There it is. Okay, so I just had to reboot my game. I was wondering what was happening. As soon as I got back in, I crafted the last combo vehicle I needed for Master Mechanic. There it is. Alright, cool. Thought it was gonna be glitched, but I just had to make a little junk truck real quick. Created every combo vehicle. I decided to take a break from the trials and start up nightmare mode. You have less time to finish the main story and can only save at porta potties and safe zones. In terms of difficulty, there's not really much of a difference at level 50. I was able to pretty much speed run everything with the jazz hands. Alright, here we go. All we gotta do now is kill Red. These jazz hands are super overpowered. There it is. Got a little concerned, but there's Nightmare Master. 2.1% of players have unlocked it. At this point, I had to return to one of the most tedious grinds so far. I spent hours running the same route over and over, crafting certain combo weapons. Every time I ran out of materials, I reloaded the chapter and redid the route.
That'll do.
Eventually, I picked up the achievement for finishing 25 trials. Ooh. I had to do this for 12 different things, which means I had to craft 600 total items. Definitely my least favorite trial, but at least we can do something more fun.
Thank you, Jesus!
On the map, there are 25 survival training challenges. You can earn a bronze, silver, or a gold medal depending on your score, and as I was knocking them out, I unlocked another kill-related achievement. What's that, 53,000 kills, even though I have 55,000, I'll take it. The gold medals were pretty easy to earn for these challenges, but the unarmed kills were kind of a problem. The hammer spin move definitely helped to get the gold medal, and after finishing all 25 challenges, I unlocked 3 achievements for earning every medal. Survival Training Master. The only thing left was finishing the rest of the trials. I knocked out the weapon-specific kills and then moved on to the unarmed kills. Through a wall? Yeah.
This is fake.
Completing the unarmed kills left me with one final set of trials. In every Dead Rising game, you have to kill a certain amount of zombies to unlock achievements. For this one, you have to kill 100,004 zombies to unlock the last one. Unfortunately, there's a zombie kill trial that resets every time you finish it.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Basically, we have to kill way more than 100,000 zombies, and for the next 5 hours of my life, I used a roller hog and this route to grind zombie kills. Thankfully, Chapter 8 doesn't end if you avoid the objective, so I threw on some music and locked in. There it is, man. Genius of zombie slaying. I can't even say it.
Later.
In reality, we need to kill at least maybe 300,000 zombies just to be able to get all the achievements.
What are we doing here?
72,000 complete. We have to kill 200,000 more.
Oh, brother!
What are we doing here? Kill 200,000 zombies, 340,000. And last but not least, if we scroll down the list, all we see is check marks. Now, can I get a check on the achievement? Yes, I can. Prestige Hound. 0.25% of people completed all PP trials.
We must stay focused, brothers.
For the final main game achievement, we had to join a co-op game. Okay, matchmaking has found an appropriate game session. There it is. That's the last achievement that I need for the main game. Thick Boy. Oh no. What's his name? Thick Boy.
Hey, yo!
With the main game complete, let's move on to the DLC.
These are the untold stories of Los Perdidos.
In Operation Broken Eagle, we play as Commander Kane. Hemlock gave us orders to capture the president and kill any survivors we come across.
We're doing this for America! Hooah! RPG!
That escalated quickly.
Some soldiers didn't survive and we have to collect their dog tags. This is the first type of collectible in this DLC. We got a little collectible thing right here, ZDC camera. Hack it.
Hijack of camera data initiated.
Safe to say the collectible grind isn't going anywhere. We make our way to the crash site and we find a soldier that survived. He joins us as we scavenge items from the crash.
Bioweapons retrieved.
Ooh, achievement. Covering the traces. Each story DLC has 9 achievements and most of them are for collectibles and progressing through the story. One of the items I picked up from the helicopter lets me infect survivors' safe zones.
Good work, King. Head to the taxi company in Ingleton. That'll be base camp.
The taxi company was filled with zombies, so we had to clear it out before Bravo team arrived.
Company got ambushed by illegals in South Almuda.
Charlie team was attacked and we have to recover the supplies they lost. Before we do that, I ran into another soldier that survived.
Well, if it isn't the Dutch, let's get back to work.
Yes, sir. Live to fight again. That's for saving 2 squad members. I also infected every survivor safe zone.
Initiating bio-cleanse now. Accessing CDC camera signal.
Counter-terrorist win on some Counter-Strike type stuff, okay. It turns out the supplies Charlie team left behind was an entire APC. We had to bring it back to base in good condition. What in the world? They got just anything happening. Got a whole tank for my squad. Game saved successfully.
Head out to the museum in Central City, the president's last location. Check out the area and see what you can find.
Before we captured the president, I tried to finish grabbing all the collectibles. One of the cameras I was supposed to hack glitched, so we'll have to come back to it later. In the meantime, I collected the last dog tag.
Phoenix, Wachowski didn't make it. Got his tags. Over.
Rest in peace.
The Undertaker!
The president was giving a speech in front of the museum when the outbreak happened. We take out some of her special forces and check the stage. Here we find a GPS tracker that reveals her location. Woo! Eagle has landed. We head to the location and take out all her security. From here we take her back to the base and then she gets infected.
Sir, get over here!
We quickly kill her and then we get orders to destroy this black box. It has evidence of Hemlock telling us to capture the president and kill survivors. We pretend to destroy it and this is when Nick raids the base. I got that rocket punch for Commander. That wraps up the story for the first DLC, but we still had to go back for the last achievement. Alright, hopefully I can hack this camera now. I really don't know what happened last time, but...
Activating signal to access CDC camera.
And that is the last achievement for DLC 1. Moving on to the next DLC, Fallen Angel, we play as...
Angel.
Angel is a part of Red's group and we currently need supplies. Doug tells us about a yacht that recently crashed into Central City. Since we're anti-chip, we start burning government posters and collecting medical supplies for our group.
Found some supplies, Dougie.
Doug tells us that we lost contact with our group in South Almuda. On our way there, we noticed some cameras.
Take it out and be careful. They're alarmed. They'll draw the zombies if they go off.
We'll also have to destroy all of these for an achievement. Until then, we investigate the nearby safe zone.
Oh, no, 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 no.
The military killed our people, but we spot someone who survived.
They said they were going to the school.
They're coming here? Angel, you have to get back here now.
Talk it out.
Get out my face with that.
As we make our way back to the school, we come across 3 survivors that are about to get executed. We kill the soldier and free the survivors. We'll have to do this for 7 more groups around the map.
Hurry, Angel. They're on the way.
Can you give me a second?
Angel! They're killing me!
Made it!
We head to the basement and successfully defend the school. This thing crazy.
That's it.
Easy work. Oh, football player incoming. Since our base got raided, we decided to set up a new one at the communications tower. Before we do that, I saved every survivor group. Alright, there we go. Prevent the execution. That should be all of them. Yes, sir. Guardian Angel. Afterwards, we head to the comms tower to help clear it out. Once we kill all the zombies, Doug wants us to bring back a food truck. Just before we find one, we destroy the last camera. Alright, last security camera, there we go. And that is an achievement. We hop in the food truck and Doug tells us to steal some military weapons on our way back. Thankfully, no one was guarding them, so we easily took everything back to base.
Meantime, you and me are gonna go party with some
Well stocked. At this point, I decided to finish up the collectible grind. All right, here we go. This should be the last poster, 40 out of 40 for the achievement. Burn, baby, burn. Let me go ahead and grab this for another achievement. 25 out of 25. Just down the street, Doug wants me to help him ambush some soldiers.
Spec cops will pour out of the cop shop. You'll get up there to speed demons and pick them off when they come my way.
We post up with our split shot and destroy them. Eventually, we end up interrogating one of the soldiers. We find out where some of our people are being held and we go to rescue them.
Someone's in the rest of these storage units.
Well, open them.
It's about to go down.
Doug tells us an entire wave of soldiers are on their way and we notice a camera is watching us. We divert the attention away from the survivors and onto ourselves.
Everyone out! Go, go! Bring out your weapons!
Angel just earned herself some wings.
All you can do is respect it, man, but that is the second DLC complete, 2 more to go. Next up, we have Chaos Rising, where we play as Hunter. We were the captain of the biker gang until another member framed us and put us in jail. The outbreak gave us the opportunity to easily escape. As soon as we got out, we ran over a few emergency phones and got ourselves some whiskey. With that out the way, we go visit our old gang.
I thought you were somebody's trophy wife by now.
Ooh, boy, I thought he was talking to me.
Apparently Spider's the new leader and he won't talk to us until we do a store run and get him some special whiskey.
You little.
Oh, what you said?
Oh, tell, I'm just playing.
After bringing it back, we had to fight some of the members to prove we're still tough. Dodge, stop playing with me. He must not know who it is. It's the Weave Master.
Thanks for providing some entertainment, Hunter. But the show's over.
Oh.
Take out the trash.
What in the world is this? What? Somehow the game glitched me back to jail, but at least we know who put us in here. We meet up with our old gang leader and come up with a plan to get revenge. He has us collect bikes so he can make us a special ride.
Now I need something special for the base.
Job's not finished.
Not only did he want me to get his custom bike, but we also had to collect 12 other bikes for an achievement. To make it worse, certain areas of the map are blocked off, which made this take even longer.
Eventually.
Super insane how many collectibles they have in general for this entire game. But gotta do it for the achievement, add to the collection. We head to a storage unit to pick up his custom bike and we run into some gang members. We spray them down and deliver the bike back to Torque.
Give me some time to work my magic. We do not care. There she is.
Builder's Apprentice. Torque tells us where we can find Spider's 3 commanders. We'll have to kill them and collect their gang rings. Really get the dumping. Talking about interrupt his attack. He can't do no attack when I'm really dumping. Weave. Look at that weave. Can't even throw a Molotov right here.
Damn, I don't feel so good.
Don't you be slithering away.
I was just following orders. I'm sorry, man.
That don't work.
Wow.
Get out here! Fight like a man!
I always knew you liked it rough.
Oh wow, freaky game.
We gonna get real in
All right, took care of her. Hunter and the Hunted. Before we returned to Torque, we destroyed every emergency phone.
Shutting down the cops, one phone at a time.
Stick it to the man.
Pause.
We get back to Torque only to find him bleeding out. Before he dies, he tells us to kill Spider, and he also left a present for us at a garage in Ingleton.
I do love me some fine liquor.
On top of finding the last bottle of whiskey, hopping on the roller hog he left me unlocks another achievement.
I must have done something right in a past life to deserve this.
We drive straight into the gang's base to confront Spider.
You ain't man enough to lead this gang.
What in the world? I didn't even get a chance to do it. Ain't gonna stand in front of the explosive barrel? Are you stupid? God. Oh my God, this man quick.
I don't even play games. These choppers what I play with.
And There it is, man. DLC 3 complete, fit to lead. Hunter kills Spider and takes over the gang for maybe a few seconds until Nick shows up.
I lost.
DLC 3 has been complete. Final story DLC, The Last Agent, has us play as Brad. He's a government agent that has a malfunctioning Zombrex chip. Nick brings us to a safe house and tells us how corrupt our job is.
You're supposed to be saving people!
What? ZDC.
You want to take care of the problem by killing off the infected.
That's a lie. Give me a chance.
He gives us Zombrex and then goes about his business.
He said the ZDC was killing people.
As soon as we got up, a doctor named Cora asks us to bring Zombrex to the hospital. Before we do that, I had to take care of the Sworn to Protect achievement. In this DLC, there are 20 stranded survivors we have to save, and since it's missable, I made sure to do it first. Oh Lord.
Thank you.
You just did it by yourself. I didn't even have to do anything. With that out the way, we can continue the story. We find a van full of Zombrex and bring it back to the hospital. We tell Cora about our chip malfunctioning, and she tells us to collect 20 chips from the king zombies. We farm them and bring them back to Cora.
If you can get any more while you're out there, please do. They can all help us figure out what happened here.
We'll have to collect even more Zombrex chips for another achievement. While Cora studies the chips, we have to deal with the biker gang. They're attacking survivors, so we had to kill them. Easy work. Out with the bad, in with the new. If this zombie doesn't stop spawning...
Stop doing that!
The bikers messed up the Zombrex van, so we had to find some bootleg Zombrex. We pick it up from a store in Ingleton and bring it back to Cora. She tells us that the chips are somehow getting turned off, so she sends us to meet a hacker that can help fix it.
I need you to track down some signals.
He needs some equipment to be able to track the signal. We protect him as he gets what he needs, and then we let him work his magic.
Burn all those unsightly bodies by the front door before they come and knock it.
All right, so we gotta burn stuff again. 40, oh my lord.
Oh man.
Eventually, the hacker finds a jamming signal coming from Sunset Hills. Before we check it out, I decided to clean up all the collectibles. Last 2 Zombrex chips. Yes, sir. All right, last vial. Bootleg Zombrex. I collected all bootleg Zombrex. What do you mean? I'm about to say, you tripping. Bootleg operator. That was a bootleg delay time for the achievement. All right, let's go ahead and burn this. Last collectible of the DLC. At least that one popped faster. Ashes to ashes. The heck, a random vodka just fell from the sky? Ooh-wee. Brand new achievement, that's what just fell from the sky. We find a computer that has information about a military lab in South Almuda. We go there and see the aftermath of the laser experiment. Here we also find a laptop that tells us about the prison camp.
Only thing this chip is good for now is so they can hunt me down like a dog.
Oh, he about to do some Detroit Become Human. After removing our chip, we head to the prison camp. Ooh-wee, Kane's last words. Commander Kane tells us that Hemlock killed the president. He gives us the black box, which has all the proof we need to expose the government.
I was just following orders.
We return to Cora and use this truck to pick up all remaining survivors. We call for a helicopter and they come pick us up at the diner. Agent of Justice.
But Agent Park realized that doing the right thing means asking questions.
And that's every story DLC complete. Last but not least, we have
Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Arcade Remix.
Alright, I get it!
Super Dead Rising 3 is an arcade mode where you can play with up to 4 players. There's 27 achievements for this mode, and 3 of them require you to play with other people. The problem is, this mode is 10 years old and it costs $10. Finding people is almost impossible, but we'll get to that later.
Select your character.
There's 4 different characters, but each one has 5 total costumes. We'll have to unlock every costume and use every super attack for multiple achievements.
Ingleton.
There's 4 districts you can play on, and each one has 5 separate rounds. The goal is to complete the objectives, get a high score, and do it all in a good amount of time. I just got an achievement. What was that for? Cleaning the streets? That was for killing 1,000 zombies. Thankfully, there's only one more kill achievement where we need to do 10,000. I finish up the first round without dying. Nick wins. Ooh, another achievement. Perfect. In the next round, we find the first collectible. Street Fighter Arcade. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they even got collectibles in this mode. Sense of nostalgia. Each district has 2 cabinets we have to collect for a total of 8. On top of that, we'll have to use every type of power-up. Eventually, we make it to round 5, which ends in a boss fight. Dang, that boy tall. I got something for dog. I'm about to unload this clip on him. Get up in there, clear the zombies around me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spank on them. Every time you finish a new district, you unlock an achievement. We also get one for earning 10,000 total zenny, which we need for unlocking costumes. 10,000, I need that. He got that drip on. Stop playing with him. In the last match, I purposely set a low score so I can easily beat it for the Pumping Quarters achievement. I ran through Ingleton again so I can get my first S rank. Perfect bonus. District Rookie. S rank on Ingleton, baby. Give me that. Pumping Quarters. I'm pretty sure that's the S rank. Oh, beat a previous personal record. Okay. We'll have to get an S rank on each district for the achievement District Wizard. Before we do that, I played Ingleton again and made sure I used every power up. What's that? Power up sampler? From here, we move on to Central City where we get in our Street Fighter bag. Ooh. Oh, that brother hurting. That brother hurting with that super weapon.
Here go 2 more for y'all.
I'm spamming that thing. Get up in there with him. Get up in there with him. KO. Ooh wee. The big city. That's the second S rank done, and now we can tackle Sunset Hills. The Ryu costume has one of the best movesets, so I just kept spamming it to get these S ranks. Shadow Boss, what you mean? My brother about to get spammed to death. Give me that achievement, Suburbia. Another achievement, talk to me, big money, big rackades. We'll spend all of that money once we finish this last district. This is definitely the most chaotic district, so I took the opportunity to go for a 250 kill streak. Go crazy, my brother. Insane. Easy work, 250 kill streak. There it is, that took a long time to pop. Combo breaker. 2 rounds later, we collect the last arcade cabinet. Ooh, another arcade machine, I take it. And we got a spank on this bomb. Ooh, achievement, arcade collector. After taking out the bombs, it was time for the most insane round by far. We fight every single boss from the previous districts in one single round. Thankfully, there was a ton of power-ups to help us out. Spank on them. Spank them.
Are you sure about that?
The dictator. Oh no, you see the way the game is set up? Right, I need a... What in the world is that? How am I supposed to dodge? That does absolutely nothing for me. But I'm gonna keep spamming it though. I don't care what he doing. I'm Hadouken, man. Oh, and they just spawned another one right on top of me. I'm about to just hit RB like a madman and get up in there with him. Hadouken! Bang! Maybe I got the S. Kill screen coming up. Cleared South Almuda. Okay. It had to be. The World Warrior. Cleared 4 districts. Come on, tell me if I got it or not. I must have got it.
Yes, sir.
District
Yes,
Wizard.
sir.
Yup, S. First attempt on all districts, S rank. Now the real grind begins. I unlocked all of Nick's costumes for an achievement, but I couldn't afford the rest. I'll need more zenny, and I have to meet certain prerequisites to unlock the other ones. I loaded up Ingleton and started grinding with new costumes. easy work cleaning the city. I think that's 10,000 kills. Yes, sir. Eventually, I earned enough Zenny and completed all the challenges to unlock every outfit. All right, once we get this costume, we should get another achievement for getting all costumes for Annie. Nina, Breath of Fire, Annie's wardrobe.
New costume unlocked.
Chuck's wardrobe.
New costume unlocked.
Frank's costume unlocked, which gives us the whole crew, which is actually every outfit. But then, of course, we get the achievement for getting every costume for Frank. With every costume unlocked, I can finish the super achievement. I loaded up Central City, grabbed this power up, and used my special move. Once I did that, I let the zombies kill me so I can end the game. I kept doing this until I used every special move.
Demon mode! Demon mode!
I went demon mode.
Keep God in your life.
The final 3 achievements all require other players. I spent hours on a weekend trying to matchmake, but the servers were completely dead. I put out a bat signal in my Discord and my YouTube community, and thankfully Ryman and Most Wanted helped me make progress for team player. Unfortunately, this wasn't enough people for the other 2 achievements. I refuse to have all this grinding be for nothing. I made an account on True Achievements and added every single person I seen on Super Dead Rising 3. I messaged each one asking for help, and eventually enough people responded. Alright, here we go. We finally got into a game with 4 people. This was the most impossible task, but we did it. Stressful, man. About time. Champion came in first place in any district. All for one. Now all we need is team player.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready with it.
Before we get to that, shout out to everyone that helped me get these final achievements. I wouldn't have finished this video without the help, so I really appreciate it. All right, here we go. The last achievement for 115 of them. Oh, I thought that was it. They just baited me. And that is all 115 achievements for Dead Rising 3. Quick tip for anyone going for those achievements, make sure you search for each other instead of trying to send invites. I learned that the hard way. Also, join my Discord if you want to help or need help with any trophies or achievements. Other than that, let's get this video to 1,400 likes if you want me to platinum Dead Rising 4. In the meantime, check out when I got the platinum for the Dead Rising remaster.